I was going to bring up the Ross Ulbricht, um, his his presentation at the conference. But yeah, I watched the whole thing. It was great. I felt like the first half was really great. He like thanked everybody, and he's a great public speaker. I didn't realize how good of a public speaker he was. But yeah, he thanked everybody for getting him out of jail, and thanked Donald Trump, and went into three things about unity, decentralization, and freedom. Talked about how those were important things, and yeah, what did you think about the talk? Yeah,
Well, I thought it was. I had the same reaction to you that he seemed like a great public speaker. I think his tone at times was like surprisingly radical. I
really?
thought he would. Yeah, I thought it. I thought he would have been. I don't know, a little more meek about like. A, yeah, he kind of hinted at like being counter to the government a couple times, which I found surprising because he just got out of their prisons, which uh, which is probably not somewhere he wants to go back, but he was willing to say it anyway. And then I was also surprised he did praise blockchains generally, which scared me a bit.
No,
Makes me think he's gonna like.
that's what Nick said. The same thing. He said the same thing, and I was like, I didn't hear that. I heard that. I heard that he was surprised that he saw all these different technologies that shocked him, along with AR and AI and all this stuff and VR. That's what I like. He was shocked
Mm,
that all these different things had come out.
mm,
That's what I
I don't
heard. But
know.
yeah, I guess yeah.
Yeah, I would. I would I would bet, I don't know how, like, under what odds, but I would bet that he might launch a blockchain um,
Oh,
at some point. Is kind of the read that I had on a little bit of his speech. Yeah, I think he presented really well. His message was nice. It was heartfelt, and you can show it really. He weathered prison well, but it also probably wore him down a bit. I don't know what he was like before. I don't think we have much content in terms of what he was like before. But yeah, I thought it was definitely one of the highlights of the
his
conference.
cabin story was interesting though when he was talking about the wasp and stuff. And when he said that story, the first thing I thought of was like, I don't know, like if I saw seven wasps there and he was trying to make shrooms or something or mushrooms, like I
Yeah,
would take that as a sign not to not to not to plant mushrooms there. And he took it as a sign like, oh no, I need to get rid of these.
decentralize.
I
Yeah.
thought that was hilarious. Like even back then, like people were, it was, he wasn't reading the signs. But anyway, I thought that was I thought it was a great talk. I thought even though, but his cell was. Did you see his cell? They showed a picture of his cell.
Mm,
Horrifying, dude.
I
It
don't know.
looked like something out of Count of Monte Cristo. I don't know if you saw that part. It was pretty bad. Um,
Oh, yeah, they tend to be pretty as big as they need to be, but no bigger.
yeah, he
And
said
I
that he
guess
got in
I guess when
trouble.
yeah,
No, the other thing that was memorable. He said he got in trouble for the 2021 conference, and they were like
yep.
he got in trouble for that, but it was worth it. Uh, so that was that was crazy. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was going to say the same thing, that I recall that part, that he got put in solitary confinement, I think, and then had like extra monitoring after he called in and did that presentation. But maybe that played some part in him getting out, was you know reminding Bitcoiners that he exists. I remember that. I think 2021. I was there. I don't recall if it was after or before Mahler's But yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Anyways,
out now.